It's a secret society, all we ask is trust. And within the week, watch your arm freeze up. But better cure your feet up. It's a secret society, all we ask is trust. And within the week, watch your arm freeze up. Within society.
Hey, I'm Tiffany Graham, mom to the most rambunctious, spontaneous, awesome, energetic, intelligent, musical, talented 6-year-old son. And for the past 7 years, we have been on an amazing journey full of ups, some downs, sad moments, happy moments, and everything in between. But it didn't always start out that way. About 7 years ago, I had an interesting turning of events in my life. My story of why I really wanted to create the Empowered Single Moms Club is because I needed that community and I needed those people to connect with. So how and why and how did I get to this space? Well, it all started back in July of 2007, and I was a senior, actually getting ready to go into my senior year of Spelman College. And I just moved into my own place with my best friend, and we were the party girls, believe it or not. And we had our own place, and we were like, this is our senior year, this is going to be the party spot, we're going to have so much fun, hoorah. So it would just be fitting that on July 17, 2007, 2 days before my 21st birthday, I found out that I was 9 days late and I was pregnant. Whew. If anybody, women who, know their body, I'm very in tune with mine, and my cycle's clockwork. And I knew when I was 9 days late that something was not right. So lo and behold, I found out I was pregnant. Crazy, right? So I was devastated, to say the least. More so because, yes, I'm in my senior year of college. Children are the furthest thing from my mind. And also, I wasn't even with my son's father at the time. I was single. I was doing my own thing. I was having fun, just living life. And I just was not even thinking about something like that. So I didn't know what I was going to do. I actually went on a family trip, an annual family trip that my family and I used to go on all the time. And I was there and I was, devastated. I didn't know if I wanted to tell them or what to do. I didn't know if I was going to keep the baby. There's just a lot of different things that were going on in my head at the time. I finally made the decision there to say, you know what, Lord, I'm going to just give it to you. I'm just going to let you have it. I'm going to keep the baby. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know what's going to happen. I had a little part-time job there, but I wasn't really working. I always kept, summer internships. But I was like, I just don't know how it's going to work out. But as always, how God does and how he works, the next day, I swear, I remember this story like it was yesterday. I got a call from a bank where I had an internship at, and they offered me a position with a very nice salary, I must say, especially if you've been a broke college student all your life, you've never made a significant amount of money. This was awesome. And even more awesome than that, they offered me a sign-on bonus that I would get before I started the job. So I said, okay, you're going to give me a great salary and a sign-on bonus, which I can use that sign-on bonus to be able to live throughout the year. Ding, 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 ding. I was sold. And I just said thank you, because it just was a sign to me that everything was going to work out. And this was it. And it did, at least for that standpoint. But then that's where the fun started happening. Of course, as I got bigger, I was showing, people started to notice. I finally had to tell my family, and needless to say, they were not too happy. Well, of course, for one thing, I'm the youngest of 4 children, and all of my 3 older brothers are little knuckleheads, so it was really on me to be able to do something with my life and really to carry on the family name and make them proud. So you can imagine how they felt when they found out that I was pregnant. They felt like, I really destroyed my life, and I threw away this great opportunity, and, my dad didn't talk to me for a long time. This whole big fiasco. But the fighter in me, of course I did it. I graduated on time. I actually had my doctors induce me during spring break so that I can have my son during that time. Let me tell you, I was on it. I was not going to mess up my opportunity regardless of what had happened in the circumstances. But it was hard, going to school and, people talked about you. They looked at you funny, and, I actually went to counseling while I was in school. This was a lot. I didn't have anybody who I can talk with and who understood what I was going through. My girlfriends, they weren't pregnant. They were off living their senior life and having fun. I was sitting home and I would watch them on Facebook. That's when Facebook first, started coming out and getting hot, and I would just, sit there and woe is me with my big belly and eating chicken wings and having heartburn and gas and all this other crazy madness. And I was just like, I was done. I was spent. I just wanted somebody who I can talk to and connect with, even though things were, starting to work out. But I just still felt alone. So fast forward to when I started my career. And I was in investment banking. And although financially everything was good, it was hard for me personally because I got into another environment where I felt like I just didn't fit. For one thing, I was one of the few black people, one of two females on the team. Of course, I was the youngest. Everyone else who had kids were either married, they were older. I just, again, had nobody who I can connect with. And of course, being in that type of environment, when you are a young black woman, you're unwed, you're a single mother, they look at you funny. They may not say it, but you know people whisper about you, people talk about you, and so it hurt. Again, I just felt like I keep going through these different cycles in my life where I keep feeling like I just don't belong and I just want that person like me, because I knew that they were out there. And what frustrated also about that was that I started to notice as I got older, and I really really got into the whole gist of, being a mom and trying to balance everything. And I realized that the stereotype for single mothers was crazy. It's like everybody thinks that, once they found out that I was a single mother, not knowing anything else about me, they always look at you like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, am I sick? Am I bleeding? Do I have a scar or something? I mean, what's going on? You're sorry for what? Because I'm a single mother? Oh, because you think that I'm struggling? Oh, because you think that I'm on welfare? Oh, because you think that my dad, the father of my child, is nowhere around? Is that what you think about me? Oh. And it got to that point. And when it was funny, I probably was in a better situation than 85% of the nation. Just because I was blessed with a great opportunity, but people just see you as a single mother and they think of you in one manner. And I hated that. And I wanted to change that. And so really fast forward to today, one of the biggest things that has drove me to really create the Empowered Single Moms Club was to create and bring together everything that I felt like I was missing as I was, coming up as a mother. And of course, I'm still, learning this whole mom thing as I go through it. Even though I've been a mom for 6 years now, there's still so much to learn. But I've been through enough in a lot of different situations where I know what to do and what not to do right now. And I really want to be able to help and to highlight the single mothers out there who are doing it. They're successful. You're strong. You're leaders. We're not all out here, putting our hands out begging for stuff. We're so much bigger than that. We're so much better than that. And it's time to let the world know what we're all about. And it's time to really unite and to join forces out here to create and to build a better community, not only for ourselves, but for our children. Because actually there are a lot of mothers out here who do fit the stereotype, and they need us. They need us to be able to be that voice for them. They need our strength and our lessons and the things that we know that we can help them with. There's a lot of women out here, you don't know what you're going to do tomorrow financially. You don't know, your mind is so jacked up, you can't even take care of your kids because you're looking at them and you're talking to them crazy, and you just need some coaching. You need people to connect with. We're going to be doing job coaching. We're going to be doing career coaching. We're going to be doing business coaching. We're going to be doing mindset. That's, the key to a lot of this is how do we create better selves so that we can create better children. So I'm just so excited to be able to share and really share who I am and share my story and get this Empowered Single Moms Club out to the world. I'm so excited, and I can't wait for you to come back for video 3 tomorrow of our launch so you can find out and discover the real secret of how we are going to be able to change the world for single mothers. This is Tiffany Graham. I'm so excited to share my story with you, and you can register today while the carts are still open and while you can join for the discounted price and receive the special bonuses for the Empowered Single Moms Club. Make sure that you click on the link below and register and join today. I'm so excited to be able to help you, and make sure that you come back tomorrow for video 3 of our launch week of the Empowered Single Moms Club. Get ready, ladies. It's your time. See you next time. It's Tiffany Graham. Bye.
It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. And within the week, watch your arm freeze up. But to cure your feet up. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust, and within the week, watch your arm freeze up. Within society, all we ask is trust, and within the week, watch your arm freeze up. But